Morning everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Wendy here from Little Nest Crafts. I do apologise, I'll just start off by apologising. I'm full of cold, so my voice is really croaky and I've had a sore throat and head cold, and it's gone down onto my chest, and this is normal for me at this time of year. I tend to you know, if there's a cold going, I tend to get it, and I end up with a rip-roaring chest infection. But I've wanted to do this video today because I've been playing catch up, and this video is the Tuesday challenge, and it's number 48, and it's hosted by Suzanne over at Nonstoppapercrafts. And as I've said in a previous video, I didn't start this challenge till late, so I've not been doing it in order of numbers because I've been playing catch up. So I've been doing some videos from you know, past numbers, but I do try and keep up with the ones that are coming out every week with Suzanne. So this is number 48. And what Suzanne does, for those of you who don't know, is she gives you 3 prompts. And this week's prompts are quiet, crimson, and hidden space. So I've prepped my piece. That's the number 48, which is the week that it is this week. And what I normally do is I stamp the prompts out with some alphabet stamps that I've got, and I stick them onto the back of my card. So this is my index card. It's an unlined one, and I just want to get my, excuse my arm, I just want to get my tape runner, and I usually stick my prompts on the back of my card. So that's what I'm going to do. So we've got quiet, crimson, and then hidden space. I'll just rub that off there, otherwise everything's going to stick to it. So we've got hidden space. So I'll turn that over that way, because every week when I do it, I turn it the wrong way, and when I come to the card at the end and turn it over, they're all upside down. So we're facing the right way now. So that's that. So for the piece that I've done this week, excuse me everybody, I've already put it onto an index card. This is the front, because my hidden space is going to be like a double card, and I'm going to make a pocket either inside there or inside there. I've not quite decided yet. So I've picked a Christmas theme, and I think this is absolutely beautiful, and it's from Tracy Fox's latest kit. So I hope Tracy doesn't mind me using one of the images from her kit on this piece, but I couldn't resist because I thought that was beautiful. And reading and everything reminds me of being quiet, which was one of the prompts. I don't know about you, but I like to have nice quiet environment when I read, otherwise I get distracted if the TV's on. I've got one eye, you know, one ear on the TV, and it distracts me from reading my book. So that's what I thought with this book page here. So what I've done is I've given it a title, and it says here Quiet Christmas. So I've printed this out onto my just onto a scrap of paper from the computer in a nice font, and I'm going to ink that just to make it a bit more vintage looking to go with the book. And it's got the prompt in, quiet. There we go. And I'll just get my, excuse me, I'm sucking a throat lozenge for my throat, and I've put my tweezers down somewhere and I can't find them, so not to worry, we'll manage without. I don't want to start delving in my little toolbox there. So we'll put a bit of glue on here, and this is just ordinary wet collal glue, and I'm going to dab some of it off with my finger because it tends to spread everywhere if it's got too much on. And then my plan is to stick it on here to make it look as though it's part of the page. There we go. I might just go over it all actually, because it's virtually the same colour as the book. There we go. And then what we'll do is I need to decide what I'm going to, which end I'm going to make my pocket. So what I did, I went on the computer and I had Googled having a quiet Christmas, and there was a list of 9 prompts that should help you achieve a quiet Christmas if you want one. And I'll just read through what it said. It said, accept less invitations, admit to yourself you can't do it all, have an achievable goal, only do what you love, be purposeful, adjust your schedule, be intentional about seeking rest. And it said things like read a book, etc., taking time out to read and be quiet, do non-holiday things, and that was included in that as well, you know, reading, go for a nice walk, country walk, etc., walk along the beach and things. And then it says, you know, choose to enjoy it, try and be positive about it, because so many people are negative about Christmas. They moan about the cost and you know, it's not the same as it was years ago, etc. So try and be a bit more positive and look on the positive side of Christmas, you know, being with family and friends and sharing, etc. So I'm going to have that, and I've got myself a little tab ready, which I'm going to ink, and I really need to pretty this up a little bit with some something Christmassy on it, because it's very neutral. And we'll stick that on the card, either on the top or on the side, and then that will help us decide then what so if it was like that, it's going to encroach, so I could tuck it on the back. And what I've done is I've put a Christmas bauble on the back there, so if I stick that there, what will it look like inside the card? Let's have a look. Just make sure it's big enough for one thing. Oh yeah, it is. And then the tab would be like that, or we could put that there on the inside and have it coming out the side like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with it that way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that together, because I don't want it to spoil the look on the back of there. If I go and stick that on there, it doesn't look very attractive. So I'm going to stick that on the side because there seems to be an appropriate place for it there. And I'll pop that there like that. And I'll just give that a minute or two to dry, because that's the nice thing about collal glue. You have got a bit of time for wiggle room, but invariably it wriggles at the wrong time. So now that I know we're going to have a sideways pocket, I'm going to put my thumb there, just make sure that that is the right way, and we'll give this, oops, that's not very straight, hands a bit wiggly this morning. Try and go closest to the edge as I can, and then make sure that they're both facing as they should. There we go. Now then, I've already hit the prompts. Oops. See, it slipped a little bit. Just make sure them corners are together. That's better. Because there are crimson holly berries on here, but I wanted to have some candles on it as well. So I'm going to ink round this piece. Because initially I was thinking I was going to put that there and have it as a hidden pocket and put something behind, but I couldn't get the spacing between those lines any smaller. I couldn't get the lines, you know, any smaller so that the card would actually fit behind here, and I wanted to be able to read the text on it as well, so I thought I'm going to have to rethink it a little bit, but I could still have a little hidden pocket here if I want, so I might still do that. Now before I do that, I want to bling this up a little bit, so I'm just going to get my glitter. Right, I've got my glitter, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line of glue down the edge of my candles, like that. And then with a little paintbrush, I'm just going to spread it along the shadows there. Like so. Do a straight line as well, and then get my glitter. Oh, I've got some paper. Hang on one sec. There we go. Let's pop this on this paper here. Excuse me. There we go, let's bling those up nicely. Don't know if you can see there, it's sparkling. Probably not in this light. So I'll just put my glitter away. There we go. Put the top on, because I know what will happen if I don't. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go along the bottom, because I will make that a pocket. So that we could pop something in there. And I'm just going to layer it over there like that. Just let that dry a minute. And then I just want to put my little number 48 on the front of my card somewhere. And we'll just colour that as well. Pop a bit of glue on the back here. Now then, where am I going to pop it? Probably down in this corner. There we go. I'll let that dry. Now then, let's have a look. Oh, you know what I've done? I left that open. Let me just have a look. Let me just make sure it fits in the pocket. It just needs a little smidgen off really, or once it's dry properly I can go in with my bone folder and just widen it gently. Along the bottom and see if that makes any difference. If not, I'll cut a bit off the bottom there. Oh, that's better. We're almost there. Yeah, I'll just trim a little bit off the bottom with my trimmer. And I must remember to go and wash my paintbrush really quickly too, before that glue dries. I'll pop the top on my glue there. So let's have a look. Let's make sure it's straight. Just get the corner rounder on it again. And ink the bottom. There we go. There we are. So we'll just recap. So we've got 3 prompts. First one is quiet, second one is crimson, and the third one is hidden space. So we've got quiet in the heading on the book there, Quiet Christmas. We've got crimson glitter on the candles, and the berries are crimson as well. And we've got hidden space, which is where the little tag is. And I have got a box here with some leftover Christmassy bits and bobs. So I'll just see if there's anything I can put on there just to make it look a bit more festive. There's a little bit of something there. These were, I've just finished the collaboration with Rachel and Bella Crafts, and so these are leftover bits and pieces from there I could stick a bit. There you go. That looks rather nice, doesn't it? So what we'll do is we'll put that little bauble on the front. Put this on first. A little bit of sprig of holly, which is from a die cut. There we are. A little leftover bauble, which will pop on there. There we go. Okay. And I'll pop that back in, but I won't push it right in because it'll end up gluing to the card. So we'll leave it like that for now, for drying, till it's dry. So I do hope you like that project. Nice, quick, easy one. And seeing as I'm in the festive spirit, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and have a blessed New Year. I'll say bye until the next video. So bye for now. Bye.